I think any storyteller, if it's in the creative industry or not, has the power to change the world with their ideas.
There is a big story here because we're all family in the end. And I felt like this is a way to really create a special experience that will bring people together. And as an artist, as a thinker, as a human being on this planet, I feel that that is what I should do at this moment. Like make people feel they belong together, because there's only one way forward, and that's figuring it out together.
First, it's a tool to kind of get into the minds of the people and gather their ideas about future and nature and the relationship between humans and nature. With Future Botanica, you create new plants and life forms within future scenarios that we created for them, and then also run simulations with them. So how will your ecology of life forms survive or not survive in this scenario? You can also give it some strategic traits to maybe help you survive a certain scenario. But what I really like about immersive arts is that there's this freedom of the user to be part of a world. And I think that's also very important, because when you have this agency within a story experience, it becomes more your story, it becomes more part of your world. And since we are a bit philosophical about it, we have a political agenda also a bit with the work, it's really nice to work with immersion, because then we can maybe seduce people to another position that they're currently having.
My immersive nightmare, I think, is a world where we're all really dependent and locked up inside of technology. I think all technology should help humans, as it has been doing, but all technology is a double-edged sword. So I think the danger of technology is very big, especially now in this day and age where big tech companies smooch up to someone that really doesn't have values that I think are gonna be well for this planet.
A lot of XR is like based on the idea that the user needs to be in control. We take the user out of control. And I think for some users that's really frightening. They're used to have control of the buttons, to understand what's happening. And I think with all of our projects, you have to surrender to the experience and see what happens then if you take yourself out of this position of control. But that has a contrary. Some people really don't like that. So,
my immersive dream would be using immersive technology to have more understanding for yourself, for other people, to create new forms of enjoying the wonder of life together, to connect. Yeah, that would be my dream. I think the creative industry should focus on works that help people find new ideas, that really bring us further. I think the idea richness of the creative industry is really important, and focus on doing stuff that works.
I think any storyteller, if it's in the creative industry or not, has the power to change the world with their ideas. And I really truly believe that in the virtuality of creating a story and addressing certain things, they become tangible, they become part of the real world, and they become an agent in the real world. And then these have powers, these new thoughts that you can inject with the story, they are able to infect other people and change the way they think. And in that sense, maybe created a more positive or different future for us.